This is Leaf Riders of Wrenwood. My name's Landon, you're watching RPG ABC, and we are playing this quest calendar every week. And we're having a ton of fun doing it, so why don't we go ahead and get into week 6 right away. So first, we are going to be playing as Syl Blackbolt this week, it seems. Let me read the thing on his page. Syl Blackbolt has worked her entire career training for this moment. She could finally accept the oath of the Royal Guard. Today is the first day she serves the realm in the Crown Spire Castle as protector and keeper of the Royal Queen Enid Sagebloom and her family. Syl harnesses the power of light to protect and heal. She can channel solar energy into her sword strikes and create dazzling light beams to smite enemies. She can also create a protective light shield and emit orbs of healing radiance to mend wounds. Syl Blackbolt's gentle and nurturing nature, but fierce dedication to justice, make her a calming presence amidst chaos and a symbol of hope for those around her. All right. So let's go ahead, get into page 1 here. Princess Cora refuses to allow you to escort her downstairs. Your superior, Captain Flint Clawthorne, warned you that Cora might sneak out. So yeah, we played the other side of this, so that's really cool. I think that was like week 4, if you want to check it out. If you haven't, I don't know why you haven't. Like, you should probably watch these in order. Sorry, back to the game. So number 1, recall your orders. You were only ordered to inform Princess Cora of her mother's desire to have her attend a dress fitting. You could insist that she accompany you, but you cannot force the princess. Captain Clawthorne is tired of the Royal Guard acting as babysitters to the Queen's family. She suspected Cora would try to sneak out today, but didn't seem to care enough to stop it. As much as you may desire to ensure the princess is safe, you were told not to intervene. You have only recently taken this position and can't risk disobeying an order. That's correct. We will not risk that. Confirm proof of Cora's escape. Okay, so that's going to take an intellect roll. The captain does wish to know how Cora has been sneaking out. If you wait around long enough, you might discover this. If you have a waiting guard noted down from earlier, something about Cora's... Oh, hold on. Let's see if we have that note written down. It would probably be written down on Cora's page. We do not have that note. So I don't know if I erased it thinking I was done with it. If I did, I'm sorry for this mistake, but I am going to jump over that and not read that out loud. So let's just go for our intellect roll. That is a 13. Very nice. 13, it was intellect, which is -1, so 12. If the result is 11 or more, you watch her door but don't see her leave. You listen closely and hear metal scraping on stone. You believe that to be her sword. From this, you can be confident that Cora is escaping from her window. It is hard to believe due to the height, but there is no doubt. She never left her door. You can bring this information back to the captain. You receive a reward of 2 amber. Do we decide? Return to the captain, wisdom roll. I think we just get 2 amber. I think that's what it's saying, right? You can bring this information back to the captain, and we will. So we'll just add the 2 gold now. Or the 2 amber, sorry, amber. Return to the captain. That is a wisdom roll. Today is your first day on duty. You still haven't been given a tour of Crownspire Castle. Its large size and many rooms make it difficult to navigate. Hopefully you can return to Captain Clawthorne faster than it took to find Cora's bedchamber. The captain will not be pleased if you make her wait too long. All right, wisdom, which is a -1. Let's see. Uh-oh. What is that? That's a 7. -1. Oh man, do we have anything that would help us? Intimidating, to threaten, intimidate surges. Use 1 surge to add to defense and 1 surge to add to damage. Oh, it's like the character I'm playing in the Souls of Saragu. So yeah, that's cool. Anyways, back to this. That's a failure. That is a 6. So if the result is 7 or less, take a -2 penalty to your rolls on the next page. So why don't we go ahead, jump to the next page here. You report to Captain Flint Clawthorne. I forgot the name that I gave this person. This is the problem playing weekly, you know? I have so many other things going on through the week. I know this is your first day, but there's a lot to do because of the festival. Try to keep up. She, I know there's a lot. I know this is your first day, but there's a lot to do because of the festival. Try to keep up. She has a list of duties for you to complete for the day. So the first thing we gotta do is check supplies, which is another intellect roll, which is another -1, plus the -2 from before. That was for the whole page, right? Yeah, for the whole page. Put these in the correct order. There we go. Okay, so we have -3 on this roll. The Royal Guards need to be well equipped for anything today. You go to the supply locker to check on the supplies. Oh my gosh, that's another 7, isn't it? Yep, that's another 7. All right, so -3, that's a 4. If the result is 7 or less, all supplies seem to be in order. You take a health potion. Hey, we get a health potion? Actually, we can flip to the inventory page. Give me that inventory page. Yeah, our health potions go from 1 to 2. Oh, come on. That was really dried on there well. All right. All right, back to Syl Black Bolt. Level 1. Here we go. Watcha. All right. So that went not great, but, you know, we got a health potion, so that's good. Do a security sweep, which is going to be wisdom, which is also -1, so -3 total because of that other page. The castle's courtyard is the location for the landing spot in the leaf riding tournament. There will be crowds of people gathered there to enjoy the event. You must make sure the place is secure. What is that? No, that's an auto fail. Oh my gosh. If the result is 11 or less, you sweep the area and discover no issues. The site is ready for the event. Man, as a new guard, I am just messing up constantly. This isn't good. Okay. Chase away the protesters. There's protesters. So this is going to be a strength plus intimidating, which strength is +2. Intimidating gives me a +2, but then -2 from that previous page. So that is only a +2. A small group of critters are always outside protesting the queen and the state of things. They are usually permitted so long as there's no violence. But it presents a security threat today. You must get them to disperse. Here we go. 15. Okay, so that is +2 for 17. If the result is 15 or more, the protesters are rattled by your words and demeanor. They pack up for the day and promise to return tomorrow. That's fine. Tomorrow is another day's problem. Let's just focus on today, right? All right. So that is it for that day. So let's move on to the next. Here we go. The map of that castle again. You've done well to complete your duties for the day. Take the time to learn the castle's layout while you patrol the halls. All right, so we start at X. Very close to X is 2. 1 is like on the other side. That's crazy. So area 2, you find a set of metal doors that are locked. There must be something valuable behind there. You inspect them. That is an intelligence roll, which is -1. And we no longer have to worry about our -2, because that was just for the previous page. That is 19 -1 for 18. If the result is 14 or more, you notice a couple scratches around the lock on these doors. Something doesn't feel right to you. You will remain extra alert as you finish your patrol. Write down Castle Alert somewhere for future use. I'm thinking I might want to get a small binder to write these notes down in. That way I don't like accidentally erase it, you know? Alert. Let me know in the comments if you think that's a good idea. All right, so from area 2, we can really go into a bunch of different areas here. Let's just hit up area 1 just to knock that off, right? So you patrol by the entrance to the courtyard. You glance outside as the crowd cheers for the leaf riding tournament. Another round has started, and the contestants are gliding through the air. Someone is getting rowdy with their alcoholic drinks. You decide to stop this before things get out of hand. So this is strength, intimidating, so a +4. A very generous +4 here. What is that? 9. Okay. Oop. Come on, camera. Focus up. There you go. You can see the 9. So +4 is going to put us to 13. And if the result is 11 or more, the person leaves with their friends without bothering you. That's nice. Okay. So area 4. Sure, let's hit up area 4. This is a small greeting and preparation room for visitors who wish to address the Queen. 2 individuals are present without castle staff to accompany them. You ask what is going on. Porcupine. Oh, I'm Quill, an old friend of Queen Enid. I've just come to pay a visit. We'll all happily wait. And the Squirrel. I must see Captain Flint Clawthorne. I've come from the Burrows with news of an emergency. You excuse yourself to fetch a staff member that can address their concerns. And then Area 5, because that's up there with the rest, there is a small break room near the throne room. This is where the Queen and family can rest while taking requests from visitors. You inspect the room and intellect roll, which is a -1. Come on, lucky. Nope. That is a 4. That is a flat out 4. It's not good for us. Okay, so that's a 3 total. If the result is 10 or less, you find nothing of interest or out of the ordinary. Huh. And I wonder what that squirrel and porcupine might need. Area 3. You end your patrol at the throne room. This is the final room. Feel free to explore. Yeah, I kind of noticed that as I went through too. All right. Ooh, combat. Combat. You enter the throne room and discover what appears to be a thief. Looking beyond, you become more shocked to see he is fighting insects that have invaded the castle from a tunnel in the ground. You draw your sword and begin to attack the insects. All right. If you have Castle Alert written down, the incident earlier has mentally prepared you to be on alert. Gain a +2 bonus to your rolls on this page. Keep Castle Alert written down for future use. Okay. So we've got +3 to attack plus the +2 bonus. That's 14 +3, 17 +2, 19. 19 total. I should be leaving that there. So you guys can see. Well, no, I gotta swap out to my damage dice, which is a D8. Boom. 4. I don't know if we get the +2 bonus, but that's enough to like stun him, so I don't take any damage. Very nice. The insect leaps at you with giant claws, and I just slice through those claws. Enemy 2. Let's go. What is that? Oh no, that's 3. That's only 3. Come on. There we go. Okay. That's only 3. That's not great. And I don't think one of our surges... No, our surge is only for defense and damage. So we failed to... Right? Because 3 plus 2, that's 5. That's 8 total. So yeah, we failed to meet that barrier. To stun them. The flying insect hovers in the air, thrusting a spear at you. Geez, they fly now. I know people are going to hate that. Okay, so defense plus 3, and then the plus 2 bonus. So plus 5. 15 for a dirty 20. And we take 1 damage. So that's 8 hit points remaining. All right. Enemy 3. Let's see if we can hit it. 13 plus 5 is 17. Yeah, that hits. That's beautiful. And then we attack with our 2 damage. And I'm going to use the surge. They replenish on each page. So, and this is the last enemy. So, let's see. That's a 4. So even if I didn't get the plus 2, I just wanted to see if I could get that. But I would take the earlier statement that you get a plus 2. But anyways, I still did enough damage where they won't be able to damage me. So the insect grabs hold of you and tries to slam you into the ground. And I just hold firm, you know? Syl Black Bolt, be like that. And then if we killed 2 enemies, we get a D4 of amber. We get 3 amber. So that's 5 total that we're at for Syl. And I assume after this week, we're going to like tally up everything. I don't know if I'll do that on camera, honestly. That sounds like a lot of bookkeeping. I don't know. We'll find out. So let's go on to the next page. Ah. Oh, let me quickly. Is that? No. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I haven't seen a backpack or a pickpocket icon yet on Syl's stuff. Maybe Syl is just too good for that, you know? Like they wouldn't if they could even. So some insects dart out of the throne room and scatter into the halls. 1, we can stay and help the weasel, which is optional, or 2, we can chase the insects. Okay, I'm gonna say yes, we stay and help the weasel. Maybe they look like a thief. I can't necessarily determine that right this second, so I'm gonna help them. All but 1 of the insects flee into the halls of the castles. If you chase them, you might leave this weasel vulnerable. He is holding his own for now, but you never know how the fight could turn out. So we chose yes, we are gonna stay with them. We gain 1 virtue. There we go. We gain 1 virtue. Take a -3 penalty to chase the insects. You stay behind to fight off the last insect. Okay, so first we got to take care of this enemy here. Let me get that D4 out of the way. That's 18. Even with a -3 to bring us down to 15, plus the +3 for the attack. Yeah, we're doing fine. And then, what is it? D8 for damage. That is 8. That is a full die of 8 damage. Heck yes. And that is, the enemy is gone. So now we chase the insects, and we have to roll Constitution. You run after the insects that left the throne room. Our con is +0, and we rolled a... That's a 1. Okay. Okay. If the result is 10 or less, you can't catch up with them. You grow exhausted trying to chase after them. Take a -2 penalty to all rolls on the next page. Okay, so this is the last page of the week. And we got -2. Let's go. And of course, it would end with combat. With that -2 roll thing, yeah. Okay. If you have heightened alert written down from earlier, the reinforcement guards arrive early. Gain +2 bonus to all attack rolls on this page. Heightened alert, not castle alert? That seems weird. Did I miss something? Or did I not roll good enough for something? Right? I feel like... You know what? I probably missed something. So, oh well. We don't get that +2. That's fine. Let's see how this goes. We have that -2 from yesterday, right? So insect 1. You've caught up to the insects you were chasing through the hallway. They stop fleeing and take up arms to fight. There might be too many, but reinforcements should be on their way. I mean, they should... Castle alert should count, but whatever. Roll. That's 12. So we got -2 from yesterday, right? Yeah, -2 from yesterday. So that's only +1, so that's 13. That's enough. That's enough. And that is 3 damage. Okay, so if we take the -2 to all rolls, yeah, to all rolls. So that would be -2 to our damage. So we'd only be doing 1 damage. I could use my 1 surge to try to roll extra damage, but then I won't have a surge for like defense later. Let's go. Let's go. 2. So that just negates the negative. So we do knock out this insect. The insect claws at you with sharp talons as it flies overhead, and I think we just like stab straight up and get it. Get it done. All right. Insect 2. I gotta stay consistent, you know? I would have given myself a bonus before, so I'll take the negative now, right? So 18, so +1, that's 19. Beautiful. The defense was 8. So let's see how we do. We do 3 again, -2 to 1. So that's not great. We got to roll defense. The insect throws its spear at you from the doorway down the hall. That's 12 +1 for 13. Meets it, beats it, and the partial damage we take is 0. Beautiful. So insect 3. All right, let's attack. Let's see. That is 13. Yeah, 13. Plus the +1 that we got for 14, which is enough. Now we roll damage. Come on. So other than 3. We got 7. With a -2, that's plenty. We're still KOing this thing. The insect bashes you with its club, and we just block it out of the way and stab straight in. Insect 4. Oh, that's 2. Oh, wow, that's low. That is low. All right. The insect stabs at you with a long pike while it flies above you. Okay, so our defense is 16, -2 +1, or +3, so for a +1 total, 17 total. That is enough for partial damage, and we take 1 hit point. We're not doing bad. We're not doing bad at all. So there goes that. And then insect 5. We've defeated 2 of them. Can we get a third one? Is that a 1? That's a 1. That's a nat 1. We're cooked. So we miss completely. The insect swings its glaive at you. Our defense roll is, oh geez, it's 12. -2 +3, that's 13. We need a 12 or higher, so we're good. That's a partial, so we only take 1 point of damage, and we're down to 6. We're missing a third of our health, which isn't great, but it is the end of the week, so we'll see how next week goes. I'm very interested to find out. I might look ahead a little bit. I'll do it right here. No, I have no idea how it's going to play out. So we'll just have to kind of roll with it and see what happens. But if, let's see, I killed 2 enemies, so I get 1d4 amber. Is that a 4? That's a 4. Heck yeah. You can barely make it out. There, it's a little easier. But yeah, that was a 4. So we've got 9 amber here. Heck yeah. That's how you do it, Sil. That is how you do it. Anyways, that's the end of the week. I'm very interested to see how this plays out, what goes on from here. I feel like we're going to stick with Sil for the next page. Maybe until we're told to like pick a character and whatever. We'll see what happens once I tear off this page. But yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this look at the 2024 quest calendar, a calendar that you can still buy a PDF of and play along or play yourself and then watch me fail miserably at it. Whatever you choose to do, I hope you have a wonderful time. If you played this 2 years ago, let me know what you remember from the adventure and if you did well in this beginning segment. You know, we're still in the beginning of the year, which is just crazy. But thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll see you next week.